When was the last time someone asked you, are you living under a rock? Well, there are about 500 people working in a cave just south of St. Louis.
Multimedia journalist Randy Swinker takes us underground.
It all started in the late 1800s.
When the original miners first came to Old Valmar, I guess they founded Old Valmar and they called it Rock City when they started mining, and then it kind of grew from there. The limestone was primarily mined to start the ballast for the railroads.
After the flood of 1993, the town of Valmeyer moved to higher ground. They also bought the mineral rights to the old mine. Joe Capaias saw opportunity.
It is really enormous. I mean, the old Chrysler site in Fenton, when I drove by there years ago, it said 5 million square feet. If you can visualize how big that is, that's what we have here in the underground.
An underground complete with city streets, fire hydrants, and lighting.
This is part of the village of Valmar. They take care of the city streets and the city parking areas. Everything else we build with private funds and private money.
There's a lot of benefits to housing your business in a cave.
You know, we're earthquake proof, we're electromagnetic proof, we're tornado proof, we're ice storm proof. Nothing can really impact what we have in the underground.
Even the U.S. government is taking advantage of this rock-solid opportunity. Wow, it's just like a normal office.
It really the National Archives actually has a lot of office space here, and it's Class A office space. And then we have about 2.5 million boxes of federal records that they store and maintain and operate.
The temperature inside the cave makes it ideal for refrigerating operations.
Utility cost, number one, when you're starting at 58 degrees, is much lower. But number two, once you get the rock frozen, you don't use near the utilities. And this room is at 0 degrees. It's about the size of a Walmart supercenter. And when you drive in, these tractor trailers can leave their engines running. They back right up to their docks inside. The reefers can run, and we have natural air that flows through, which is really the biggest difference between our underground and any others that I've researched. If I turn off my lights, you won't be able to see your hand in front of your face, but you're never far away from an opening with fresh air.
There's 4 million square feet of undeveloped cave darkness here, along with a 100 million gallon lake to develop.
There are a lot of options to use that water for geothermal cooling or fire suppression.
So the future looks bright for Rock City and the village of Valmeyer.
We're 100% full and ready to add on.
Randy Schwenker, 5 on your side.
Valmeyer gets royalties from everything built at Rock City, and so far they've received about $2 million. There are about 500 employees working in 5 separate operations.
What a story of that town.
It is pretty cool. I drove by it quite a few times recently covering the 25th anniversary of the flood in Valmeyer, and it's pretty neat, but they do have room for new tenants.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Really cool.
Jessica, I know you're